Maxwell is the dog in this picture. I'd like you to know him as Maxwell the medieval marking dog. We have James Escher to look up after and take care of and go through the 6,000 year Earth deductive point for my dog. I promised my dog we'd take apart the Bible and disassemble it for Mount Rainier. I promised him, so we have to. We have to do this. I promised my dog that we would take apart the Bible at 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier and 12 million year base. I promised my dog Maxwell we would just do that. 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier and 12 million year base of it. I promised my dog we would look at the Bible again, and having fully satisfied that promise to my dog made on 3/7/2018. My granddaughter, born on 2/7/2018. She'll be happy that she knew that her grandfather is able to read through the Bible and understand that the earth has never been 6,000 years of age. You need some more sacreds. My 14-year, 7-month dog, and you're in a moral retarded occult, got questions.org. Kept the Bible in print too long. Way to go. Way to go. We kept the 6,000 year Earth Bible in print too long. Got questions.org. A moral and competent cult on the internet. We're using this picture of my dog to keep track until you finally give up. You're dumb. You kept 6,000. Why'd you do that? You kept 6,000. Go ask them why. Why can't they turn off and accept reality? What a better cult to figure out what your pastor's telling you lies about. The best sermon that Jesus ever spoke in the 3-chapter sermon, the only sermon that he ever spoke, your 6,000 year deductive false Messiah, legend of Jesus. When I saw the multitudes, I was smart enough to go back into Matthew chapter 4 and confirm the authorship of the writing, and you don't have jack shit. You have a Latin Greek legend. And Matthew chapter 4 with 4 whole disciples showed that Jesus, the Yeshua, the Messiah, ben Yosef, you're albino, you're dumb. He handwrote that in Greek. Picked it up in Greek. It's pretty clear if you know how to read it with Jehovah, if you can believe in the Bible. Dudes, I believe in the Bible at 6,000, especially with God in it. And the only way to keep it at 6,000 is to not have God in it. So we have this really dumb, immoral, incompetent that don't have God in a Bible cult on the internet who can't accept reality that maybe not everyone gives a shit if the earth is 6,000 years or not. No, it's not. Or maybe it is. Who gives a shit? NASA, what do you guys think? And so when they came back with an old moon rock saying the moon is billions of years old, I'll just wonder why they can't throw it at this dumb, immoral, incompetent cult. Why can't we do that? Why can't you help out NASA? Why? Use your old moon rock. Prove that you know something and stop voting. Get the Bible out of print. You have an old moon rock and a cult on the internet. You can't accept reality now. You have 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier to make sense out of, and cult that on the internet with no brain cells. Cult on the internet with no brain cells. Cult on the internet with no brain cells. Bible in print too long. At 6,000 never happened. Cult on the internet, no brain cells. You're all magic furries now. You kept the Bible in print too long. Got questions.org, cult on the internet. I'm Ben David. You kept the Bible in print too long. And it happened. And so since the earth has never been 6,000 years of age, I'll just steep my chamomile tea as a kind of giggle. And then I prepare to read from the Latin Greek and do that for you because you're obviously pretty dumb. How they kept the Bible in print so long at 6,000? That would never happen. That one left with this thing called the you followed a legend. This thing, the 7.7 billion of you now. Do you not understand that? How is it you kept that at 6,000? You can't look at the age of the mountain and accept reality for your children when they start to bleed, when your daughters, when your children, when the monarchical pattern of your children is in the barren instances of your Bible you can't read, the barren instances of Adam. When did Eve start to bleed? Yeah, how old was she when she gave birth to Grandpa Seth? I'm 6,000 years away from him. You're a retard. Yeah, why can't you look at your own pale skin and figure that one out? You were made from the White Cliffs of Dover. Coccoliths is 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover coccoliths you were made out of. Everyone from the Trinity College collapse crew, you got a cult on the internet, made from the 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover. You wanted to know where you came from? You bred with some. So if you're from Australia and you were made from your local dirt, the local red for the Paleo American history, Kendall Man 9,200-year-old fossil made from the local red rock, following the red rock road, the red road. Oh no, you gotta. Oh yeah, maybe not everyone wants to stay at 6,000. Dumb. We're not going to stay at 6,000, you dips. Dumb. You can't use this internet for anything with the internet cult on it. You can't. You just can't. With an internet cult, you're in the moral retardation of everything. Having an internet cult is like, hey, none of you have a brain cell. Way to go. We have 6,000 years internet cult and it's still medieval with you on it. Wow. That is the most fascinating medieval revelatory obvious of, oh, look at where you're at. Yeah, 6,000 never happened. But you have a book still. Wow. And you couldn't see through it's thin nothing. It did the 1611, you couldn't see through it. God and Moses spoke face to face. God and Moses spoke face to face. God and Moses spoke face to face 3 whole times, 2 whole times, 1 whole time. That's all it took. God and Moses, you're an immoral retard. I'm cult. God and Moses, cult, go help them turn off. They're stupid. You're immoral retardation of this internet. Can't use it for reality. That's why I'm recording myself. Oh, look, we got a cult. None of you have a brain cell. 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover made from the. It happened. So you're still going, and we can't get you to accept reality from gravity. Why not? And it's because you're mentally ill with a delusional disorder at time, and you got a cult on the internet, and you're happy, and you're over $28 trillion in debt, and you don't know how to read your newspaper, and similar, and you have a book in print that you shouldn't have. Called the Bible. Dumb. Dumb. A little too long. Look at where you're at. You got a magic moving volcano nearby. The 500,000 year cone, 12 million year base. God and Moses spoke face to face. No one's ever seen God, and we're bleeding like stuck pigs because you're in hell. You know, we got a cult on the internet. Cult on the internet who can't accept reality now. Cult on the internet. You're in hell with that cult on the internet. Can't accept reality now. For you personally, dumb, immoral, incompetent, doesn't give a shit about you is what that meant. The 6,000 year dumb, immoral, incompetent preacher, that's your pastor, dumb, had the Bible in print too long. Dude, 6,000. Guys, that's like an obvious. Duh, it just took a really long time to come up with that one. Dumb guy questions or watching you guys bleed. You guys got to get it off the internet. You're mentally ill. Following a delusional disorder. Cult. You're mentally ill. Following a delusional disorder. Pastors, you're mentally ill. With a book. It's a fascinating book. It's a fascinating medieval. But is 1611 too hard for you without God in it? God and Moses spoke face to face. I'm Ben David. Take the Bible out of print. God and Moses spoke face to face. Help cult turn up. I'm Ben David. Help your Bible. Help you. Help you. Help you. Help you. God and Moses spoke face to face. You're a moral dumb with that book in print still. Guys, Christians, you're worthless idiots. Nothing up theirs. You don't know how to read your book. There's 7.7 billion of you little immature retards with the 1611 Bible at 6,000 and you're stuck. When there's never been. How does that feel? I have a spleen now. Wow, yeah. So my dog doesn't like you having the 6,000 year Earth. Yeah, he's always up in heaven in Hitler's lap, scratching on my head as he's dreaming of me up there. He remembers me well. No. You followed a medieval. All of it. And it's a beautiful medieval. You followed all of it. That's the complication with you. The complication is you refuse to accept a reality that Jesus himself was medieval. Meaning, cult on the internet, Jesus himself was a medieval timestamp. I'm a medieval timestamp also. 6,000 year cleanup. 6,000 year earth and prophecy of the Zohar. Take out cult with and take y'all out with. Which verse in the Bible did you not have? Which would be the one with God in it? Gotquestions.org. There's 7.7 billion of you now who don't know that God and Moses spoke face to face as friends in the earth has never been 6,000 years in age and you're a cult. And you can't accept reality now. Why is that? It's a medieval. You're a medieval moron. Yeah. Still have you. Yeah. Still have cult on the internet in the year 2020 representing you personally. Your interpretation of the Bible. Keeping the Bible at 6,000. It's never been. How to get over here? Why do you have it? How to get over here? Into the United States from the White Cliffs of Dover, 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover, Trinity College. Sniff it out a little bit better. God and Moses spoke face to face. His name was Jehovah in 1890. And in 1859, he followed a legend. Trinity College collapsed. Gotquestions.org. Worthless retards. You see where that went down at? In time. 1859, Apocrypha Kurjan. In 1890, we have a cult on the internet in the year 2020 to explain that the earth has never been 6,000 years of age. Oh, wow. Wow. In the year 1890, when the name of God was Jehovah, in print, I read from that. We read from that. Jehovah, face to face as friends, take the Bible away from Jehovah Witnesses. You're all in hell. With 6,000 year it never happened. Time to be done. I made myself tea though. So I was marveling on how I promised my dog would take your theory of evolution out of print. But you need to go to my website as I explained to you. Richard Dawkins, he's a moron, but he's kind of cool. I had his God delusion. I read it back in the day. I like this one. So you guys, you idiots, wow, somebody praying at a NFL game, you morons. The only thing about the Bible you don't have is prayer. You have no Hasidic precision. You have no brain cells having been made from the 136 million year white cliffs of Dover. Yeah, that's where you came from. Timestamp. So I have my chamomile tea, timestamping you, gotquestions.org, out on the internet, timestamping you. We need to be done with the Bible. Timestamping you because the earth has never been 6,000 years age. Timestamping you. When are you going to accept reality? Timestamp, 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 gotquestions.org. This is beautiful. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah. That's beautiful. Let me continue. Timestamp. And David said, "It is there yet any that is left of the house of Saul, that I may shew him kindness for Jonathan's sake." Timestamp. 500,000 year crown of Mount Rainier. 9,200-year-old Kennewick man. 65,000 year presence of time-stamped Australian original OTO wake up. Take the Bible out of print for Australia. Because of what? Because did you get answer the question, cult? Did you make it over on a flat earth with the young earth retentive? I don't know. I came over on a boat. On an airplane. Timestamp. I don't really care, to be honest. Timestamp. 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 You're all in hell. I don't give a shit. Timestamp. 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 You have a 6,000 year earth cult who can't accept reality. Timestamp. In the year 2020, you have immoral retards willing to keep the Bible at 6,000 and without God in it. Timestamp. Timestamp. Go over and ask them. I'm not like you. I know how to read the book. Has anyone ever seen God? Hey, thanks for your immoral retardation of this book. Once you say, "Oh, I don't know how to read it," and no, God's not in it. Let's try again. Timestamp. And Moses made an end of speaking all these words to all of Israel. Timestamp, verse 46. And he said unto them, "Set your hearts unto all the words which I testify among you." Timestamp. Timestamp. Moses, 6,000 year earth, 500,000 year Kona Mount Rainier. Timestamp. Called on the internet. Timestamp. Are you helping them turn off? Which ye shall command your children to observe, do all the words of this law. So let's continue to read what they don't know how to read. There is none like unto the God of Jeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven. And there's a unicorn in the 1611. I want it. It's my little unicorn moniker. It goes with, oh, now you have to pray to my dog, Maxwell Dayoshi. Yeah. So when God and Moses spoke face to face, you refused to accept reality. So now you kids have to pray to my dog. Here's a prayer book. Mount Rainier has a 500,000 year cone. Good questions. Immoral retardation of this internet. There are none like unto the God of Jeshurun. And we're done through that timestamp. Immoral retardation of book you can't read. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. Face to face. Face to face. Face to face. And that face to face is doing that from the really old rock of the Matterhorn, saying, "Fuck you." He's an albino. You're in a moral retarded cult. Your pastors, your preachers are all dipshit dumb. Timestamp. and the Reubenites and the Gadites into the half-tribe of Manasseh, timestamp, face-to-face as friends, spake to Joshua, saying, timestamp, face-to-face as friends, stupid and more retarded cult, need your help turning off. God and Moses spoke face-to-face, timestamp, remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, timestamp, get that dumb immoral retardation of you personally off the internet. You personally. Do something about an age of something near you. Timestamp. Fuck. You're all idiots. There's never been something age. That's what you got for keeping it in Greek. New Testament, you don't need it. New Testament legend cult. Do. All of it. So here. Cult on the internet, timestamp. Years 2020, there's 200 medievals, and we have a 500,000 year Kona Mount Rainier. And we're done. Oh, cool. So God and Moses spoke face to face. Moses wrote down in the beginning, timestamp 2020, the year's 2020. We have a 500,000 year Kona Mount Rainier. We have God and Moses speaking face to face as friends. We have Moses writing down for you a moral retardation of you not having a brain cell, having been made from the 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover. You're too dumb to inspect for the 770 million year Alps and the 6 million year trickle of water into the Grand Canyon. Did that happen? Sort of. Can't explain the Grand Canyon through God or through gravity either. To be honest, you can't explain the geology of the Grand Canyon from unless you just understand it. You can't. From this book, timestamp, the geology of the Grand Canyon, timestamp, immoral incompetent cult, turn off, help them turn off, timestamp. 1611, how to read it. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Oh, wow. And God said, let there be light. Oh, wow. Timestamp, you're dumb. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends, and God saw the light, and it was good, and divided the light from the darkness. In the year 1537, it was actually darkness. It's actually kind of cool. And then in 1602, the word book evolved from the word boke, and it evolved into then became the stationary book from booke in 1611, and boke in 1602, boke in 1537, 1602, 1611, 1666. Turn me off that with wisdom. Darkness. Hey, timestamp. You're an immoral retard. Following the Latin, Greek, English legend. We caught up with you. The timestamp. Your New Testament, kid. Cult. Immoral. Dumb. 6,000. No. Your New Testament. Hear it out. Your New Testament legend of Jesus. Timestamp. Halt on the internet. Book be done at that. Timestamp. Cult on the internet. The earth's no longer 6,000 years age. Jesus was a Latin, Greek, English legend. Timestamp. And now you're through that. Timestamp. And how do we know that? Well, the book's still in print. Guys, your Bible's still in print. At 6,000 never happened. You never knew how to read it. Is more like it. Timestamp. And God called the light day, so you made a lot of shit up out of this because it's a pretty heavy book, and you're Mormons and you're idiots. God said, let there be a firmament, so you can figure out that described Pangea, and the 140 trillion times the amount of water at the far edges of our universe that was created right here next. and let it divide the waters from the waters. So the 140 trillion times the amount of water out there, in NASA scientists found, way to go, throw it on a call. You have a dumb moral retardation of this internet with that article saying, hey, we know the Earth is 6,000 years age, but we're too dumb slow to figure it out. Fossil saws, that's what you did. You're all furries. You remained as furries. You all time stamped as furries. Guys, in 1999, following the 1859 legend of Darwin, hearing that? You're hearing that? The legend of James Usher, you're following that? You're following that? You're following that? I have nothing else other than timestamp legend 1859, guys. Oh, Bible. Whoa, that's one's pretty out there, but it's not. It's actually not. It's thinking your way out of it. Now that we can find a way to accept reality for a 500,000 year cone on Mount Rainier and put this book away at 6,000, we're done. Continue. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Continue. Help a dumb, immoral, incompetent cult figure out how to read a book. Dumb. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. We're on verse 5. And God called the light day. Oh, so who gives a shit? Yeah, 6,000 years ago. Oh, day, yeah, night. You're dumb. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. And the evening and morning were the first day. This is easy to read. So how do you make sense out of one? One. Well, it's in the book twice. Seriously, well, just twice. Two, three times. Then 200 times he's walking among these people. In this story, you can't get God out of it because you already said he's not there. And so you see, God, this story is not for real because you don't know how to read it, is really what it is. You don't know how to read this. Got questions.com. Timestamp cult. And God called the light day. Okay, so God and Moses speaking face to face, speaking face to face, speaking face to face. He wanted to call it day. Moses wrote down for you, and Joshua redacted perfectly. Dumb. We don't know which verses Joshua wrote. Duh. It's Joshua's Torah. You're idiots. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So that's 140. That's our atmosphere. That's that. Way to go. It's out there. There's never been 6,000 years. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends, and God divided the waters which were under the firmament, the ocean water we have today, and the water going in all of our streams. It was flat back then. Shit. You're describing Pangea when it was 1 hour day Earth. This is a description of the Earth. 1 hour day Earth, 2 hour day Earth, 3 hour day Earth, swelling up into your current 24 hour day Earth geologically, as the 18 miles across and the 1 mile deep Grand Canyon form from the next verse. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. That's how long it took to figure this one out as a medieval puzzle. We're done at the Bible. We're done. No, there's never been 6,000 years of age, you dumb. Get it out of print. And God called, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place. That was Pangea. Was God and Moses speaking face to face. Moses wrote down, Joshua redacted a description of Pangea. Done. And let dry land appear. When you know how to read the Bible with wisdom, it's a little easier. There's never been, but it told you it wasn't. The Earth's never been 6,000 years of age, and it told you. As you're looking at 140 trillion times the amount of water out there, NASA, way to find it. You're over $28 trillion in debt, and you found it. Way to go. Yeah, you can't figure out that was in the Bible. You didn't know that? Was it really so difficult for you? Wow, our 9,200-year-old fossil record here. This because no, at some point still not pinpointed before James Usher broke the internet with this cult on the internet in the year 99. Flea evolved amazingly strong hind legs. So in 1859, you followed a theory to turn out for you by gathering up all the data of how you didn't actually evolve. So, having kept this book in print a little too long, Saul, an apostle of Maxwell Diogenes, by the will of God and Moses, spoke face to face. His name was Jehovah, and Timothy, our brother, unto the church of God, which is at Corinth, with all the saints which are in Achaia. Does it help that my dog's with you this time to see through your Greek, Latin, English legend you can't see? Does it help you? God and Moses spoke face to face, cult on the internet. Does that help you? You're really dumb now. You're as stupid as a retard. Why do you keep going to work? God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Get off the internet. For as the sufferings of Maxwell, or Diogenes just said Christ, Diogenes there, abound in us. So our constellation also abounded by Diogenes, like I said, just Diogenes there, and with be afflicted, just Diogenes. Jesus is Jesus, Maxwell is Maxwell, and Diogenes is Diogenes, and I have a wind outside. I can hear it. It's why I'm doing this, I guess. It's a nice wind. Which is effectually in the endearing of our same sufferings. You're all dipshit dumb. You're all dumb. You have that book in print too long. And you're suffering with it in print. Got questions so stupid. You've had the same. No, Jesus is a legend. Jesus is a legend. Got questions that dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. 6,000 year earth never happened. Wham, wham, wham. Get rid of your New Testament at that. Wham, wham, wham. Legend of Jesus. Yes. 1611. Legend of Jesus. Yes. 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 Understand. You're all in hell with New Testament. All of you. Because of Legend of Jesus, right beside, at same time, same can't make sense out of this book, Legend of 6,000. Got it? The two together just, no, doesn't, not for real. Done. Not for real. There. Yeah, look at reality. Accept reality for gravity. That's the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the... Seriously, it is. We need to be done with our Bible. And fix it for being wrong about it, guys. Do you not understand that? Cult. The words of God and Moses speaking face to face, you're too dense and dumb to understand what they said. What do you think was in Deuteronomy, you fucking retards? The monarchical pattern of all the world. Dumb. Oh, where'd you come from? Dumb. The Bible, the 1611. You're too dumb for taking God out of it. Can't rate it at 6,000 because Jesus was a legend. Dumb. Got questions that called on the internet. Help them turn off. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. Greek exposition. Let's turn them off. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends and said final remarks. As soon as I send Artemis or Tachias to you, do your best to come to me. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Go to my website, got a cult to turn off, www.seventhangelscroll.com. I'm conducting a Yahava on your Bible because your moral retardation of this internet is stupid. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Our people must learn to devote themselves to doing what is good. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Get a cult off this internet. Help them turn off. You're all stupid with that book still. New Testament right here. Right here. God and Moses. Yo, what was his name? You know. Get off the internet. Push up cult. Go help cult turn off. Out of preaching. Jesus. I don't want any more Jesus. You're all done. Done with Jesus. Legend of the Old Testament. Can't read it. Serious. The 1611 too hard for you. Too medieval. Too difficult to see your way through a 6,000 year earth that's not for real. Too hard. Why is that? When? Oh, NASA came back with an old moon rock, huh? A dense propensity to just let me read. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. It's really dense, dumb, ballsy, all stupid. Don't know how to read a Bible. Then the apostles and elders with the whole church decided to choose some of their own men and send them to Antioch with Paul and Barnabas, Saul and Barnabas. They chose Judas, way to go, called Barsabbas and Silas, two men who were leaders among the brothers. With them they sent the letter. Oh, in the year 3500 BC, you have first record of writing Sumer, first record 500 year legend to turn off legend of Bible. I can't do anything because it's 500 fucking years, you morons. 500 years. The Bible. At 500 year Earth legend of turn it off at because Mount Rainier is old. Good question, so called. Wow, nothing in your brain cells now. I can't do anything because it's Latin, Greek, English legend. You're stupid now. Good question, so dumb. Cult on the internet. Go help them turn off. You're all in hell. Right here. God and Moses so face and no one's ever seen God. Bloat, no brain. Kind of like that. No one's ever seen God. We don't know how to read a book. No brain. No one's ever seen God. Help us turn off. No one. None of you. You're all dumb. You can't keep track of us. We're dumb. We need your help turning off. Cult on the internet needs your help turning off and accepting reality that you don't have a brain cell about the age of the earth for 500,000 year Kona Mount Rainier. You personally have no brain cell because you were personally made from the 136 million year white cliffs of Dover also. So you bred somewhere along the way and you picked up a little coloration of brown or something like that. Yep. So that happened. When you can see through your own bullshit of legend. 6,000 year Earth, 500,000 year cone, which makes better sense. What shall we say then? Shall we go on sinning, so that grace may increase? Answer that question. Shall we go on teaching that God magically poofed this earth where you don't have to look at a 500,000 year cone of a mountain and you're a dumb immoral retard with a book you can't read? Answer that question. 6,000 year earth, dumb immoral, stupid. Answer that question. Dumb, dumb, dumb. They can't. Dumb immoral retardation, you personally. Jesus was baptized into death, it asks. So yeah, that's what happened. Dumb moral retardation, you personally baptized into death. Keeping the Bible in print too long, reading from Greek, letting you know where you're at. You kept the Bible in print too long. At 6,000 years, it never happened, and you're just so dumb now. And the rest of it's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, Kurt Cobain blew his head off because you had that book in print still. Yeah, the Mormon missionary should have been licking his feet rather than preaching a legend of Jesus. But Jesus is good, but you're all dumb and moral retards now. Jesus is a legend. He's a swell legend. Take him out of print out and see what's not there, which is you're not there. You're dumb, and you're really dumb and moral and competent with the legend of Jesus now. You Christians, you're dumb. You're all in hell. You're all just really dumb and moral retardation of this internet, having a Bible in print still, having 6,000 years. Dumb. If there's 6,000 years, take care of it. Figure it out. You're over $28 trillion debt. Figure it out for 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier. Dumb. Get off the internet. Figure it out. If then, why can't you accept reality for gravity cults? Duh. Is you don't have anything cult on the internet, nothing in your brain. Cult on the internet, nothing in your brain. Go over and help Cult on the internet turn off and accept reality for you. You personally, what local magic proofing volcano might you personally learn a little bit about, such as the 500,000 year cone? Is there any interest to learn about the 770 million year Alps? Maybe you're too dumb for that. You personally too dumb. You don't give a shit about Australian Aboriginal because you're so dumb now with the 6,000 year representing your stupidity, your personal stupidity. Your Pope, so dumb. Your Pope, way to go. You kept the Bible in print too long. 6,000 years. You're really dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb.